Hey everyone, me at your soapbox, rant for the night. The biggest blessing of the internet is also its biggest curse. We have at our fingertips more information than we ever have. When I was in school, we had to research things. We either had our set of encyclopedias or we went to the library to find out what we needed to. Now anybody can sit down and just type something into Google and get a litany of information on any subject imaginable. The problem is that's sparked a trend for people to believe everything they see online. The whole research through two sources that you used to hear in journalism school doesn't seem to exist anymore. People will take news reports just at the value of their titles, and hoaxes fly all over the place. It wasn't very long ago I saw a report on, of course it popped up on Facebook, where people were still getting bent out of shape over the Michigan Right to Farm Act being repealed. Everybody thought that the world was going to come to an end because they could no longer have their backyard farms. That absolutely had nothing to do with the Right to Farm Act. It was put in place in 1981 to protect the commercial farmer from being sued by people that were moving into the areas where established farms were. And it sounds stupid, but it was happening. You got a 100-year-old farm that's been established in the area, and all of a sudden a $200,000 neighborhood comes into the play, and people automatically want to start suing because of all the noise and the smells. This was put into place to protect that. Well, there are other safeguards to prevent people from getting litigious on existing farms anymore, and the litigation was redundant. Now, off to the subject of hoaxes, the most recent that got my attention was one that popped up tonight, also on Facebook. Let's hear it for social media. Is the one about millions of Thanksgiving turkeys being recalled because of a rare strain of avian flu that not only is able to jump from poultry to humans, but can't be killed by the temperature of cooking. This is a hoax. A little bit of research will prove that. You go onto the CDC website and do a little research. Most of the quotes that they lifted for that article actually came from a legitimate article from the CDC about a salmonella outbreak not too awful long ago, earlier this month. Now, it all comes down to judging a book by its cover. I mean, while we're at it, why don't we take a look at a few? Hey, To Kill a Mockingbird. This must be oddly specific pest control. Ooh, Space by James A. Michener. This has got to be a very intensive course on closet organization. Dances with Wolves. Civil War soldier gets really lonely. Catcher in the Rye. Baseball player gets murdered, then stone ground and baked into loaves. The Salmon of Doubt. Okay, I really have no idea. Well played, Douglas Adams. Anyway, the point is, guys, research. Before you see something online and you start spreading it all over the place like cheap margarine, do a little research and make sure you're not spreading a hoax, a rumor, or just throwing gasoline on a fire that didn't even need to be burning in the first place. Okay, that's it. Putting it away for the night.